You know, one of the most terrifying fears people had in the past wasn't death itself. It was the possibility of being declared dead while still alive. In the 18th and 19th centuries, medicine wasn't very precise. Doctors didn't always have reliable ways to determine whether a person was truly dead. There were no heart monitors, no modern tools to check breathing accurately. If someone fell into a deep coma, catalepsy, or a death-like state, they could simply be pronounced dead and buried. This fear became so widespread that it even had a name: taphophobia, the fear of being buried alive. People seriously talked about cases like this. Newspapers published stories about graves being reopened, where bodies were found in twisted positions with scratched coffin lids. Of course, not all of these stories can be proven, but the important thing is, people believed them, and they were afraid. So afraid that they started inventing ways to survive. Even after burial, that's how so-called safety coffins appeared. Imagine this. Inside the coffin, a string was tied to a person's hand or finger. That string would run up through the ground and connect to a bell above the grave. If the person woke up underground, they could pull the string, and the bell would ring. Some cemeteries even had watchmen whose job was simply to listen, to sit and wait, in case a bell started ringing from beneath the earth. Sometimes these coffins included air tubes, small viewing windows, even flags that would rise if there was movement. But here's the part that makes it truly disturbing. Even with all these mechanisms, nothing guaranteed rescue. The string could get tangled, the bell might not ring, the watchman might not hear it, or might not believe it. Now imagine yourself in that situation. Complete darkness, pressing in from all sides. You wake up, and at first you don't understand where you are. You try to breathe, the air is heavy, damp. You move and hit wood in every direction, and then it hits you. You're underground. You start screaming, but the sound goes nowhere. You begin to struggle, but there's no space. Panic rises so fast you can barely breathe, and your only hope is a thin string in your hand. You pull it once, twice, again, and all that's left is to wait. Whether anyone hears that bell, or whether you remain there, between life and death, forever.